Good morning.
Morning.
Bill and Carrie here for KB Treks. Where are we?
We are in Antigua, St. John's.
Look how beautiful it is.
It is gorgeous.
A nice day over there. There's a rainbow. It's fantastic. So what are we doing today?
We are going on a catamaran and lobster lunch cruise.
She goes, hey, does this sound fun? I'm like, yeah, sure, book it. She does the homework and I just go, sure.
One of these days I'm gonna book an excursion that only I want to do and not even tell him, because all he does is say, sure, yeah, book it.
Sure, book it. Anyway, so another quick reminder in case you didn't see the St. Kitts one. We have a water bottle that we filled with a carabiner and a hook and a loop on it so that we have water all day. And also, you can't take anything perishable like fruits, vegetables. Well, children, they're perishable, but you can take them. Can't take any food on board, so finish that or throw it away before you leave. And we have to go meet our excursion group. We are going to the Tube, and you don't have to book through Disney, but they recommend it. Check it out, there's a rainbow. That's awesome. So we're all checked in. Carrie got in line with my ID and my room key, because you only need one person to check in, right, hon? Yes. And who do we have today?
Peter Pan.
Or Peter Pan. So the paddles of power, we have to follow Peter. I wonder if we're going to go to the second star on the right and straight on to morning for our excursion. That'd be more fun. Be a lot cooler if we did.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
They call their names, so we're supposed to get in line. More specifically, a conga line. Quick, somebody grab my butt. I said, somebody grab my butt.
No.
Oh. Hey, do me a favor, grab my butt. Oh, we got a bit of rain right now. That's not gonna put up never on day, because we learn it rains on and off, and it comes and goes real quick. See, and just like that, it stopped raining. Form two lines. Scan our card. And we got to be on by 4:45. Here we are in sunny Copenhagen.
No.
Oh.
We need to find our paddle of power, honey.
I failed maps.
Here's our paddle of power.
Oh, paddle of power. Too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Oh yeah. Well, thankfully this dock or port is a lot shorter than it was in St. Kitts, because that was a heck of a walk yesterday to get back to the ship. Looks like it's going to be our ride for the day. I've not been on a catamaran before. Off we go. So how did you enjoy our visit to Antigua?
It was a nice visit.
We were here for all of 30 seconds. And
we'll be back. We have to catch our ship.
How does one catch something that big?
Oh, God.
Don't we just board it? Such a beautiful view. Look at that beautiful view. Isn't it great?
The island is beautiful.
Oh yeah, that too. But look at that beautiful view. What do you think so far?
Oh, this is nice.
Now look at this water.
Yeah.
This is the color of this water. Of course, photos don't do it justice, but it is just a beautiful color of blue and green. What a view! Guys, you can steal my line. I don't mind. You can see a view of the Disney Fantasy over the hills there. Just kind of towers above a lot of the island.
I can't wait to get into this water.
Yeah. Well, this looks so nice and cool.
I just want to jump off right now.
Over there's a bar you can swim or paddle out to, but there's no walking path to get to. Over here is a sandals resort on the edge of the beach here. expansive area. According to our excursion boat captain, this house is up for sale for $6.5 million. I'm not sure how long it's been up for sale, but it has a beautiful view. Honey, what do you think? Should I buy that house for you?
Sure.
Sure, okay.
As long as we can get the dogs.
If I'm correct, there at the top of that hill is a fort that they built for protection from, I think they said the French and Spanish back when the island was first being inhabited. Okay, switched over to GoPro, so this is going to be new for me because new GoPro. But we are getting off the catamaran. We're going to be here for about 30 to 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, 45 minutes to an hour.
What was legal to swim?
Whew. That feels good. How's the water feel, hon?
Oh gosh, it feels amazing.
Yeah. It's cool but warm.
Yes.
Our excursion crowd was so big that we have 3 catamarans full of people, but it doesn't really feel bad when we get spread out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Ah. Cold at first. It's
So nice. What are you talking about? It's cold. This is amazing.
I just gotta get my bath. I'm on my tippy toes. I'm on my... Well, honey, you don't have to pee anymore. Oh, now it's warm over here. Wow, this is beautiful. Check this out. It's so pretty. Ooh, salty.
Oh yes, that's ocean water for you.
So one of the rules they gave us was this fort up here. They don't want us climbing up there. Of course, I wasn't going to, but then they said no climbing up there, so now I want to go climb up there. Because, you know, breaking the law.
Not allowed.
Not allowed. You grabbed me a beer.
I grabbed you a beer because I got the last of the alcohol.
Okay, what is that?
This is the Captain's Special.
Ah, the Captain's Special. How is it?
Coconutty.
Carib? Carib.
I could have opened it for you, you know.
Well, I don't want to, you know, be sexist.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay. Wow, a beer you'll actually drink. Ooh, actually the water feels nicer the second time going in. First time I was like, ah! This is fun on the beach.
That is.
Kind of reminds me of the Serenity Bay at Castaway, minus the chairs. But I mean the sand and the slope. See if I can get my beer to float here. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, nope. Okay, they're just calling us back on the board because it's time for lunch, and also it's sprinkling a little bit. Watch your head, Funk. Okay. Hey, lunch looks like it's almost ready. We're having lobster. Oh, that looks good. While we were swimming, they set up some tables. Oh, honey, you should smell that lobster. It smells fantastic over there.
I'm very excited to eat it.
Oh yeah, they just cut them down the middle and put a bunch of garlic butter in there, it looks like. It's
Lunchtime.
lunchtime. Ready for some lobster?
Yes, it looks so good.
Yeah, it smells good too. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Here's our lunch provided. We got salad, potatoes, some rice, and lobster. We got a whole half lobster here. This looks awesome. Then we got we got a rum punch. This is pretty good. I just had lunch, gonna walk up the Catamaran for a little bit. Just look at how perfect this sand looks after the water has come and given a clean slate. So it was a nice lunch with the lobster and everything, and they told us to kind of you know, go back to the water or whatever we wanted to do because they need to take down the tables and the chairs and the placemats and everything, so clean up a little. So I decided to walk back out onto the shore here, just kind of take a look at things that I didn't get to while we were swimming. So something that was interesting that this other couple that we've been talking to on this excursion said that they tried booking this excursion on the first night, and it was booked full, so they couldn't get on. But when they got on the ship, they went to the port excursions desk, and they were able to get into this one. So if there's an excursion that you like, don't give up. There's a possibility, check the website on occasion. It's possible someone might surrender it, or maybe someone just can't make it on the ship for some reason, so you might be able to get your excursion after you get on the boat. Same thing goes for dining reservations at Remy or Apollo. If that's full, you can check in at the desk when you get onto the ship. Up from the shore here, there's a little building here. The woman seems to be over there. She's selling shirts and scarves. I'm just gonna do a little pan here. This is again just a few feet up from the shore. I'm sure they don't want people coming up here too much, but you can if you wanted to. One thing that they said was don't go climbing that hill there to the fort. They don't want people going up there, probably because it's steep and they don't want anyone getting injured or missing the boat or your catamaran, whatever the case is. It seems like that way just seems like an excluded kind of area. But kind of funny because when you look over this way, you can see all these houses, and then there's a resort over there. Okay, I'm gonna get back on the catamaran here. Oh, one thing that looks like it's kind of fun is you can actually ride up here in the netting at some point. I might do that later. The only thing I ask is that you don't jump, because it's not a trampoline. What'd you think of the excursion so far?
Oh, fantastic. I think this is my favorite one ever.
Yeah, it's good, good lunch.
Good lunch.
Yeah.
And the water was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful here.
It was great.
Okay, we're getting off for stop number 2 on our excursion. Here we are at stop number 2 of our excursion.
Yep.
And I have to take a moment here and say how not mad but disappointed I am, because we left our bag on the catamaran at the last stop, and someone clearly went through it and took our sunscreen. And the problem that is that normally I wouldn't mind, but Carrie has fair skin, and now we don't have sunscreen. We might have to borrow something for somebody, but I'm just disappointed with that. That's just disgusting that someone would do that.
I mean, granted, there's worse things they could have taken, thank God, but really, sunscreen? You had to take our sunscreen?
I mean, you could have asked many people to borrow some. You had to take ours, and now we have none. You know what I mean? But that's not gonna. We're not gonna put a damper on that. We have about a half hour here at this location. It's beautiful. We're on vacation, so we're gonna go.
And I'm getting in the water.
Man, how's the water?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I think this is my favorite excursion
we've
ever done.
Yeah. Well, the view really sucks, so I don't know why you would say this would be our favorite. There's my wife,
Okay, no, we can stop.
There's my wife, There's my wife, Who's my wife? Ba ba. Has it been a half hour already?
I guess so. I don't want to get out of the water.
No,
it's nice out here.
In fact, I'm pretty much in a squatting position right now, just trying to keep the water.
Right.
It's like, here's me staying on. So unfortunately, our time has to end at the second location. This is a nice little beach.
Yeah.
They said there are 365 beaches on this island. So they say you can go to one different one every day of the year. Except for leap years, I guess. But, all right, time to get back on the Catamaran, and I think this is our last stop on our way back to the ship. All right, here we go, back on the Catamaran. Dang it.
Take it back now, y'all. One up this time. Right foot, let's go. Left foot, let's go. Cha-cha now,
We just got off our excursion. Boy, did we have fun. Did you have fun?
That was so much fun.
Oh, we enjoyed it. 2 beautiful beaches, some good food. Had a good time. What was the excursion we had?
It was the Catamaran and Lobster cruise.
Catamaran and Lobster cruise. Oh, we should do this one again if we ever come back.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, we have. That guy's happy because he lost his wedding band and he found it. All right, we are back at port and we're just trying to find a place. We are going to go check out some shops at port here. We got about an hour till we have to be back on the ship.
Yep.
So let's see what they got. Carrie lucked out on this port. She found her ornament. She found her ornament for $6 on only the second try, as opposed to yesterday in St. Kitts where we had to go in every shop. Got some fun looking keychains too. Do you want to go port shopping?
No, I'm hot and
yeah, a little burnt after not having
our sunscreen went missing.
So we're gonna get a line here for the port, or at the port to get back on the ship. A little bit of a line. I guess everyone came back at the same time we did. Here's just a quick view of the some of the port shopping. It looks like it's a pretty decent sized area here. It looks like they got quite a few shops you can go into. A couple restaurants. Not exactly sure how far this goes. Hi, puppy. You're cute.
She better take care of us. Kick her ass.
You stray or you got a home? Yeah, I'm not gonna stray too far away because Carrie's not with me. I know there's a little bit of a line. I have some time because Carrie's waiting in her spot, but oh, the line's even longer now. Once again, you have to have your ID and your key to the world ready for when you get up to security here. You gotta go through it twice. You gotta go through the ports to prove that you belong on the ship, and then when you get to the ship, you have to have your key to the world to get through the metal detector. I got through the first checkpoint, real easy breezy. And just gotta walk down the dock length to get to the check-in for security to get back onto the ship. How you holding up, honey?
I already did get out of the sun and get a shower.
Yeah, she's a woman of many words. Our ship's in shower. What she said, in case you missed it. So it looks like they actually have 2 ramps open. They have the forward and the midship open. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That is gonna do it for our day in St.
No, we're in Antigua.
That is gonna do it for a day in Antigua. Antigua? What she said. Oh, did you have fun, huh?
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. That, of all the excursions we've ever done, I think that has now jumped to my favorite excursion. We had so much fun.
We did the
Catamaran and Lobster lunch cruise.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We went to we got a nice island tour via sea, on Catamaran, and they pointed out a couple of the sites, and then we went to a beach. We had about 45 minutes to an hour at a beach. They called us all in for lunch, fed us, let us get back off as they cleaned up for a little bit, and then we got a little bit more tour of the island, stopped at another beach for about another half hour or so, and went back to port. And it was about 5.5, 6 hours, something like that.
It was a long day.
It was a full day, but we got a lot. Did a lot. It was a lot of fun. Provided alcohol on the ship too.
Yep.
They had a couple different drinks, a punch and like this captain's drink thing they called it. But just a lot of fun, and Carrie got her ornament at the port. We didn't go to the port much just because we were just so tired.
And I could tell I am very, very, very sunburned.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, honey. I'll put lotion on you or aloe stuff on you in a minute here. But that's going to do it for this video. We want to thank you for joining us. We hope you join us in the next video. My name is Bill.
I'm Carrie.
And you've been watching KB Treks. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good luck and have fun.